tried to get him to answer questions first, but he wouldn't do it.
Jason, how satisfying a conclusion to the week is that?
Very much so. Very much so. I think we've had a really successful run here of games, if you include the last home game and then 2 away matches in difficult circumstances to get those 2 draws and then to come home and get a convincing win against a very, very good team. Makes us feel quite good about where we're at right now.
How good was Javi tonight in your view?
Spectacular. I don't think words could describe how truly special he was tonight. Figure it out. Trey, was it his birthday tonight or something?
So back-to-back 90-minute performances. I mean,
Yeah.
just elaborate a little bit on how a player can do that.
Yeah, we were really concerned with Javier, being that he's so active as well for us and was really, really active at Philadelphia. I thought, coming off a Saturday match, I thought he was one of our best players out there, and the amount of ground he covered for us offensively and how alert he was defensively late in that match was spectacular, and I kind of expected a little bit of a letdown tonight, so I was really, really pleased to see how up for this one he was.
Can you assess the performance of the team overall and just, how would you rank that performance?
I would say first 45 minutes goes into the upper echelon of performances here in Real Salt Lake's history. The second 45 minutes, I would tell you, was not good, to be completely frank with you. I wasn't pleased with the way we handled ourselves with a lead. I wasn't pleased, especially at 2-0. I thought we started to see too many guys taking breaks and stopped paying attention to all the details. And then it was one chance after another for Columbus. And that's displeasing to finish a game in that fashion and have to rely on Nick Raimondo. Really pleased in his performance tonight. He made some critical saves for us. But at 2-0 at home, I prefer he didn't have to make those saves.
This is the second consecutive home game with an early goal after going quite a while without having one. Is that anything to do with the mindset of the team? Maybe it's changing or shifting, or is that just kind of coincidence?
No, I don't think so. The mindset of the team has always been in the first 15 minutes to get out there and get after it. Throw caution to the wind a little bit, try to play in their half, press in their half, defend in their half, take chances to score an early goal. And we know now, we have played enough teams now at our place that come in with a really defensive mindset. And so the challenge that I lay out to the players is, if we can score an early goal, what do you think is going to happen? They're not going to know what to do because they came here to defend and not to allow a goal. And if we score an early goal, they're going to have to, you would hope, change their game plan, and oftentimes they're incapable of doing that.
Hey Jason, contrast that then with the last 2 road games where you did give up, where you gave up a goal in the first 15 minutes, and then what, the difference.
Yeah, it's because no, that's not true. We try not to go and play defensive anywhere. We try to be the team that's going to be on the front foot. We try to be the team that's going to press the issue. So sometimes that is going to mean that we're caught out at the back a little bit and allow a goal. But because we play with that mentality all the time, we don't have to have a big shift of, okay, now our game plan didn't work, they scored, what are we going to do now? No, we just keep doing what we do, and that's trying to be on the front foot and attack.
With some of the comments going back a few months ago, just before the game, did that fuel any of the fire that maybe brought the team out a little extra motivated?
I believe so. I didn't really know how the players felt until I read some of the articles this morning with their comments before I had even talked to them about those quotes. And so those guys had recognized that there were some things said that were a little bit disrespectful towards us. And I think that they handled things the right way, which was to show it on the field with the right amount of energy and the right amount of attitude to let the performance do our talking.
Jason, do you think Columbus learned anything from tonight?
Learned anything from tonight? I think that they're a very, very good team. First place in the East, and now just a couple points behind us. I have tremendous amount of respect for them. I don't think that they're a team that needs to learn lessons. So no.
Maybe not about talking.
I don't know. Ask them that.
Can you talk about, given the way you felt like your team played the second half, how just huge it was to get that second goal from Javi?
Yeah, really, really huge again, because things were not going well for us, I think, probably most of the 45 minutes. So for him to step up and take another critical goal was really important for us.
Jason, did the Champions League match on Wednesday have any effect on your decision in terms of starting lineup and the subs you made, or was this, or were you just completely focused on tonight?
No, I think that I can answer this question for the rest of the season. All of these games are going to affect every decision, and they're going to be a consideration for every single decision. I don't think that we will be in the business of being able to just say this game is the one. We're going to have to pick and choose and prioritize the matches, and so that everything's considered.
Was Hobby Summit you were going to pull no matter what tonight, or was that a situational thing after you had the 2-goal?
No, I mean, I'm too greedy. I mean, if it would have stayed 1-0, I think we were real reluctant to pull him out. We had said right before the free kick before that we were hoping he scored because we wanted to get him off. We wanted to get a 2-0 and get him off. So he obliged us. I should thank him for that.
So well positioned do you feel like the team is and eager to go with the CONCACAF Champions League?
And talking to quite a few of the guys last week when we made the decision to rest a bunch of them, I talked to them all individually, and I was a little bit surprised. I thought it was going to have to be a little bit of a sales job for me to tell them how important this tournament is to our club. We think it's very, very important, and I thought maybe the players might not be on the exact same page. But as has happened many times before, my players make me very pleased because they were all saying how important it was to them.
Does it make it any more difficult that this is a team you've never seen before in a competition you've never played in before?
Yeah, the first part is very, very important. The second part being a competition that we've never played in before. I would tell you that I think we've been in the most pressure-packed situation of all, which is run up to an MLS Cup last year and having to play away games. So that doesn't concern me, but what does concern me about this first match is I have 0 video of them right now. And we're doing everything we can to try to get some, because I'd love to not be able to not walk into the room on Tuesday and say to my players, I'm not sure who we're playing here. So we're working diligently to try to get some of that.
Jason,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
If I've heard right, they haven't played a competitive match for a while. Is that part of
No,
it?
that's untrue. I believe they're 3 games into their regular season, so I beseech all of you as well, help us out. Find video for us. Come on, Michael, you can do it.
YouTube.
You can do it. No, it's not on YouTube. We tried that.
Jason, having the actual CONCACAF trophy here today, have the players taken time to take a look at that and understand that's what they're playing for in this tournament?
I don't think so. I mean, I saw it, what was it, before the match?
Because
and
it's
I
a
wasn't quite
pretty
sure what
trophy.
it was.
It's a
It does-
pretty
It does
trophy.
look pretty nice, but oftentimes the actual trophy itself isn't what the players play for. They play for the prestige.
Is there a reward being offered for Arabe Unido video?
Garth's not here, is he? Delory,
Yes,
can you
yes,
answer
there
that?
is. Garth says yes.
All right, thanks, guys.